taking too long with that dribble. But it's going to be an easy 2-point slam dunk. Jay Wash.
40 seconds remaining and San Miguel by 8.
He's looking to score. That's a 3-pointer. He's not going to make that shot.
Pinisi, all threes. This one won't bite. Take a look at this We'll take a look at this Yakult slam dunk. Samantala si Pinisi dahil airball, gusto magtago. Nakakantsawan ng mga kakampi. Yung malaking mama, hindi makapagtago. In the meantime, this ball on the ground, there's a foul. Washington, oh yes, that's his second.
And Coach Tankinsen should be upset with that foul. Only 12 seconds to go. Itong free throws so far in this game. Both teams have scored 7 free throws.
And we'll still be at 7. Cabagnat with 4 fouls in all. Back in, pulling out Pinisi.
Cabagnat with 4 personal fouls. So small man for a big man.
Nagtatawa pa rin yung Beer, no?
Ang daing gwardiya ngayon sa loob ng court for San Miguel. I think they want to speed up the offense here. Oh, missing 2 free throws.
Sabi ni Mick Pinisi, tabi nga kayo dyan, makapagtago ka sandali.
And Matias committing the foul. Loose ball to get possession of that rebound off the missed free throw. Ang sakit naman nun. Patapos na yung quarter.
Oo.
And Gabe Freeman will go to the line.
Saya siguro nga. Hindi naman masaya. Sa player siguro hindi masaya. Ano kaya sasabihin niya yung Giyaw sa mga players na ng halftime? Actually, nung natapos yung first quarter, medyo umarangkada naman sila. Pero they really need more firepower here. Freeman misses the free throw. Cabagnat sits down.
Well, that's because they're going to be playing defense after this free throw. And Cabagnat already with 4 personal fouls. He was there for offense more than defense. Oh, 2 missed free throws here for Freeman.
Julianes, Young zips through the traffic.
Oh, yes.
Nagpakitang gilas naman bago matapos ng pass up. 7 points. And Shot Tankinson wants to talk tactics there. A 30-second timeout. Brought to all of us actually by Handy Fix. Ang first aid ng bahay mo, bonds all, seals all.
Now Cabagnat is going to check back in with 4.1 seconds to go. They're looking for quickness. They're looking for a nice open shot. They're also looking for a nice pass. I think you'll expect one pass in this play, looking for an open man rather than any one player trying to go one-on-one. I think ginawa ni Young kanina lamang. Put the ball on the floor, find the space to move inside.
Keen. And I mean, then there's the pass. It goes through the fingers of Freeman.
And don't tell me he commits a foul. Now that's a crazy situation. You give Air 21 2 free throws on the penalty foul. Oh, what a frustrating situation.
And Shot Tankinson looked at his import. Now you know.
Well, he picked up a foul and they had 4 seconds to make a shot. They did not take a shot. Nabigyan pa ng 2 free throws ang Air 21. So, napakasakit naman dito.
Buti na lang, lahat nagmimimintis, ano?
Well, for San Miguel, yes.
Yeah.
But for Air 21, they're getting chances at the free throw line, but they are not capitalizing. And they have so far missed, ilan na yan? 12? They have missed 12 free throws in the first half.
Ninja shot. 44-39 is our tally at the end of the first 24 minutes of action. This is that part where somebody signals me in a circle and I will have to hang on to the air while Magumar John takes his time to tell Jay Washington. I'm going to ask you this. Go ahead, Magu.
Thank you, Seb. We are with Jay Washington. For the most part of the first half, Jay, you guys locked down Young. Did you guys have any tape or any scouting report that gave you an idea, or were you just ready for whatever?
Yeah, we did actually have a little bit of stuff on him. Just a couple of things that he likes to do when he catches in the post. But for mostly, just trying to play him straight up, trying to push him out a little bit, get him out of his comfort zone. So,
8 points for you in the first half. You guys are up by just a bit now. What else do we expect in the second half?
try to pick it up a little bit more. First half, still trying to feel out guys, you know. Still trying to see what guys like to do. We got a couple new guys, so still a learning process.
Thanks for your time, Jay, and good luck in the second half. The Dean will go through the list with Sir Sev. That's afternoon Schwatch, which is coming right up.
44-39, Mr. Henson. Dean, ang tagal mong tinignan ng numero, parang wala kang makita.
Well, nakita natin sa first half, both teams really playing shakily. Both these teams are shooting less than 40% apiece. No? And it's not really because of a good defense.
Tapos sa free throws, masama pa.
Masama pa, no? 12 missed free throws for Air 21. I think it's because both teams are still gelling, a lot of new players, and they're getting more and more comfortable with their imports.
Tingnan nga natin kung gagraduate ito mga ito sa batay sa ating listahan.
Okay, titingnan natin ang Air 21. Looks like it's triple X para sa kanila. Not able to deny Gabe's touches enough. I thought Rich Alvarez did very well in his short stint defending Gabe Freeman, but still got away with 12 points and 9 rebounds. Let's get physical. It's not happening underneath the boards. And outside artillery, San Miguel is even shooting better from the outside than Air 21.
Game getting underway as we will flip the chart, of course, and take a look at the other side.
Well, for San Miguel, who's in charge, looks like the roles have been well defined. Assists in favor of San Miguel, so they're getting the ball in the hands of those who can score. They're pounding it inside. They have the advantage with inside points, but they're not exerting or they're not applying too much pressure, especially in the backcourt in terms of turnovers. Mas marami pang ang turnover ng San Miguel kaysa sa Air 21. So you will want San Miguel to show more pressure, more conviction on defense, and force those turnovers against Air 21.
I know we're going to get a report from Magu later on, but can you sort of speculate ano nasabi kay Kina Yang sa kanyang team nung halftime?
Well, I think he needs to be more aggressive. He has some nice moves going to the hole, but he's got to find his spot. I think what San Miguel is doing is denying him that spot, but he's got to be more forceful. The only thing that I also saw said in the halftime stats is that San Miguel had 11 fast break points and Air 21 only 2. And since San Miguel was ahead by only 5, that only means that Air 21 has to play much better transition D. If they can play some better transition D, they get more productivity from Kina Young. They're in this ballgame.
Yung young legs ng San Miguel, makatulong sila sa pag-create ng edge sa fast break points na. In the meantime, could be a ritual foul here. And let's go to the man who stepped out of the Godfather movie, Magu Marjon.
Thank you, Sir Sev. According to Assistant Coach Raul Naturata, that is of Air 21, they were actually surprised that they were only down by 5 with as much free throws or as many free throws that they missed in the first half. Another point they talked about was their turnovers and their unnecessary fouls. Speaking of Kina Young, the import, Coach Raul explains to us he's only had one practice game against Coke before this tournament started, and he said he was just feeling his way out in the first half. They expect him to get his game and be familiar with the Filipino type of basketball here in the second half.
Thanks a lot, Magu, and Raul Nadurat, of course, long-time assistant now to Coach Yang Yao. He himself, quite a basketball player when he was playing. Pag nakikita kami yan, puro reminis ang ginagawa namin yun.
Well, that time Kina Young preferring to pass the ball inside in a high-low play, but he was not in the low.
Yes.
He was in the high.
In the high.
That's very strange.
A good ball fake by look at that move by Freeman.
He's so versatile. And he's
14
really a
across
shot
his name.
maker.
Oh, yes, indeed. Saka komportable na yung teammates sa kanya. Alam nila kung saan pupunta, saan na-expecting yung pasa. Ito, nagkakalituhan pa kung saan pupunta. Although the Express will get to keep the basketball.
Well, the man defending Gabe Freeman right now is Rich Alvarez, whom I thought did a very good job of denying him in a short spell in the second period. Let's see whether Alvarez can keep that defense.